The ideal vacation involves taking a boat, right? You essentially remain in one place while seeing several cities. You get to partake in the most unusual foods and beverages while taking part in otherworldly activities. You can choose your ideal cruise ship experience based on your budget, but there is one that is so opulent and has so many exciting activities to offer that you should meet with your bank manager as soon as possible to find out what kind of loan you qualify for and how quickly you can reserve your cruise. We're talking ice skating rinks, onboard zip lines, stowaway piano players, slides in the suites, and an amazing 22 restaurants. The ship's expensive relative, who is so expensive that she costs $1.2 million US, is another magnificent ship. Symphony of the Seas, the largest cruise ship in operation at the moment, was constructed in France for Royal Caribbean and made her debut in April 2018. She is a wonderful work of art and cost $1.35 billion US to construct. She absolutely leaves no opportunity for letdown in terms of specs. The length of Symphony of the Seas is about 1,804 feet. She has 18 decks and a gross tonnage of 228,081. She can hold 6,680 passengers and 2,200 crew members at full capacity for a total of slightly under 9,000 people, which is amazing, right? Along with her extraordinary activities, there are 16 decks for passengers to roam about on, 22 restaurants to discover, and 4 pools to enjoy. However, we'll talk more about those later. So it should come as no surprise that joining this exquisite cruise ship is not inexpensive. The good news is that not every cabin is this opulent. So welcome aboard if you can afford an entry-level ticket of $875 USD per person each day. If unfathomable luxury is what you're chasing, you'll need to have at least $2,248 per person each day available. While every room, regardless of the class you reserve in, is stuffed with luxury and every convenience you can imagine, the Ultimate Family Suite is the real showstopper. The ship's 2 levels are home to this amazing chamber, or apartment, which is 1,346 square feet in length. Put that into some sort of context, shall we? In New York, a 1-bedroom flat typically has 866 square feet. While we pick our jaws up off the floor, excuse us. Of course, the Ultimate Family Suite is also the most expensive on the Symphony of the Seas, but we promise it's worth it. Please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons before we continue. The family who reserve the Ultimate Family Suite, flat, or whatever you want to call it, won't ever have to leave the cruise ship, even though there may be enough to do there. Family Suite at its finest. Simply put, it has a lot to offer. The Ultimate Family Suite has a slide to go from the top level to the basement, an air hockey table, and a ping pong table. Obviously, children will adore this feature. For mom and dad, there is also a full-sized hot tub with uninterrupted views of the water below on the balcony. Wait until the kids see the Lego wall, 3D theater, and popcorn machine if you thought the slide was fun. 8 people can sleep comfortably in this gorgeous suite, and each of them has access to a personal butler in case you need to schedule a meeting with your bank manager. Get ready to beg, borrow, or steal 7 Seas Explorer if you're a family of 4 looking to cruise for, say, 7 days. The cost is around $50,000 US. But if you're searching for a far more opulent cruise, we just might have what you're looking for. Later, we'll tell you all about the Symphony of the Seas, the upscale cousin of the 7 Seas Explorer. The Symphony of the Seas offers 2,759 other suites in addition to the magnificent family suite. They vary in class, again depending on your budget, but even the smallest suite is furnished with a king-size bed. Additionally, there are separate soaking tubs, walk-in closets, and lavish rainfall showers. The Symphony of the Seas travels through the Mediterranean during the summer, calling at ports in Spain, France, and Italy. She travels to Miami in November and leaves from there via the Caribbean. That certainly sounds like our kind of vacation. You will want to keep a lookout for the stowaway piano player among the other amenities on this opulent cruise ship. Sounds fascinating, no? Keep an eye out. Free activities available to guests include glow-in-the-dark laser tag, surf simulators, and what Royal Caribbean refers to as the 10-story test of courage. The water slide is 10 floors tall. Would you risk it? You'd be foolish to pass it up since it is the tallest slide at sea, and you are under no obligation to repeat it if you don't like it. Symphony of the Seas offers theater, fitness center, and vitality spa in addition to the exciting activities. For those who love to shop, there is a promenade and boardwalk called Best Kept Secrets, a water park called Splashaway Bay, and a candy shop called Sugar Beach that resembles something from Willy Wonka's imagination. Your taste buds will be oversatisfied for the rest of your life thanks to the 22 different restaurants on board. You can select from places like the Doghouse, self-explanatory, the Solarium Bistro, the Coastal Kitchen, and Park Cafe, to mention a few in this location. A Starbucks, a wine bar, and numerous cocktail bars are also present. She has some well-kept secrets, like the piano player's stowaway. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Indeed it is. So there's this man who sort of appears out of nowhere with his odd-looking piano and entertains anybody present. He can suddenly appear in a stairwell, lift, or even occasionally in and near the boardwalk. He certainly doesn't just have his piano emerge from beneath the floorboards. Instead, it's on wheels, allowing him to roam around constantly. He is reputed to put on an amazing display. The Symphony of Seas app's X-ray vision capability is another small feature that not many people are aware of. There are interactive wall art installations on the 12th deck. When you locate them, you can turn on the X-ray vision feature in your app, and presto, you can snap a live virtual image of the ship's bridge. And in case you weren't aware, the captain is located there. Even though the Symphony of the Seas is presently the priciest cruise ship in the world, depending on how you look at it, it could be topped by one that is so opulent and pricey that it will make your toes curl. Even though Symphony of the Seas construction cost $1.35 billion, the Regent 7 Seas Explorer is comparable to its upscale sibling. There is a room on board that costs $1.2 million. You might want to take a seat or hang on to your hats, because your mind is about to be blown in this room, which goes by the name of the Regan Suite. We're not sure what you're going to think about the Regan Suite if you thought the ultimate family suite on the Symphony of the Seas was spectacular. It offers 2 amazing bedrooms and an astounding 4,443 square feet of space. You'll find a bed in the main bedroom that is so luxurious, it costs $150,000 USD. The price of the mattress alone is $90,000. Additionally, the master bedroom features a marble balcony with a heated spa. A baby grand piano may be found inside, along with a couple original Picasso paintings for company. There is a spa with a sauna inside in addition to the heated spa on the balcony. Overall, the Regan Suite offers limitless spa services throughout your visit. The only choice left to you will be whether you want to receive the treatment at the spa or have the therapist come to you. If you would rather unwind in a different way, you can pick from a variety of options, including playing a few hands of poker, seeing a Broadway-style musical, reading whatever you want in the library, or striking a few balls in the golf simulator. Is blackjack more your thing? You'll need to save money before boarding whichever of these 2 cruise ships you decide on.